Air travelers have had plenty to complain about in recent weeks. The issues range from the Southwest Airlines meltdown over the holidays to an FAA computer glitch that led to a nationwide ground stop just last week. Flight attendants are among the industry's frontline workers when these disruptions happen. Janet Shamlian takes us behind the scenes of their training to find out how it's evolving to meet new and old challenges.
Release your seatbelts and get out. Release seatbelts! Get out! Leave everything!
It's preparation they'll likely never have to use.
Come this way, jump and slide!
But this is part of the rigorous schooling all future United flight attendants go through at the airline's newly opened 56,000 square foot training center in Houston.
These arm doors for departure.
It's 6 weeks of instruction, drills, and testing as the airline aims to hire 4,000 flight attendants this year. The training reinforced as often as once a year.
This is our door training room.
Michelle Siegel-Johnson is United's vice president of in-flight services.
You have a lot of positions to fill.
Yes.
How tough is that?
It's evident by how many people still want to be a flight attendant. I mean, 69,000 applications over a year, hiring less than 6%.
The pandemic saw thousands of flight attendants who either quit, were furloughed, or took a buyout. Then as travel rebounded, airlines were short-staffed, and all are now hiring. Trainees like 57-year-old Carl Gilbert.
I thought it was kind of old, but then I thought this would be a nice career transition to take me into retirement.
And Kylie Strack, a new vocation for her as well.
What was your last line of work?
I was a firefighter.
Do you think this will be less stressful?
Not at all. No, you get to be a firefighter. You get to be a healthcare responder. You get to be in customer service, and you get to travel the world.
But first, there's this. The mechanics of opening the doors of 6 different aircraft types.
A rare situation where a flight attendant would need to do this, but in the event, we're ready.
A model of a plane's fuselage in the new Aquatic Center has trainees practicing for water landing. And there's the everyday duties of food and beverage service in what looks like a wide-bodied plane.
It's not just service and safety. A big part of training focuses on de-escalation techniques, a sign of the times.
With a pandemic trend of unruly passengers,
Because I will break your neck.
there's emphasis on how to react.
It's not what we say, but it's how we say it, and it's the way that we approach that situation.
Excuse me.
Teams run through potential scenarios.
But why are we on a delay? I don't understand.
I apologize. I sincerely apologize.
We put them in scenarios where they have to respond in a way they can be empathetic and informative.
The median pay for flight attendants nationwide is just under $62,000 a year. New hires earn less. But attracted to the perks of travel, trainees like Kylie Strack taking the plunge.
How does that compare to firefighting?
Man, it was a rush. It was a nice little rush.
Elevating training for the changing challenges of ensuring safety in the skies. For CBS Mornings, I'm Janet Shamlian in Houston.
Just another example of the great work that flight attendants do. They're not there just to serve you, your food or to tell you to do your seatbelt. They really are there for your
And by the way, it's clearly quite an elite core of people.
Yes.
You've got tens of thousands of applicants, only 6% get accepted. The training for the unruly passengers, though, was interesting, Nate.
No doubt about it. I used to believe with how film and TV depicted flight attendants, it was this glamorous job.
Yeah.
You just handed out drinks and you traveled all over the world.
Not true.
But the way that people travel now and the knuckleheads we see on these flights, it's a tough gig.
The way people behave.
It really is.
De-escalation, they call it. You got to be good at it.